Hey guys, welcome back to the Own Your Identity podcast. Have you ever felt like your emotions or thoughts were running the show? Like they had the power? Today, I want to talk about something that trips so many of us up. The felt experience of unwanted same-sex attraction. What it feels like in the moment. A mix of physical sensations, romantic feelings, and thought patterns. But the good news is that we don't have to let those things define us or control our actions. We can observe them, honor them, and respond intentionally. We'll break this down together. My name is Jason Mellard. I'm a certified high-performance coach and the founder of Own Your Identity. I'm committed to empowering men to live beyond their unwanted same-sex attractions and into their purpose through the power of Christ and for the glory of God. Unwanted same-sex attraction is complex. I believe the biggest driver of it is a belief in feeling of separateness. That is significant and provides an opportunity to invite God into all areas of our heart to heal wounds, embed truth, and live fully alive. But today, I want to talk about how we experience SSA in our mind and body in the moment. For me, that is often where I get tripped up the most. And maybe it's a physical sensation that catches us off guard. Maybe it's a romantic feeling that sometimes stirs something in our heart. Or maybe it's a thought pattern that loops in our mind. These things can feel powerful. I've described it as electricity coming through my body. But I want you to know they are not you. And I consider them as experiences that are just passing through. Imagine you're standing on the side of a busy road, watching cars go by. Have an observer mindset. Each car is a thought, a feeling, or a sensation. You don't have to jump in front of the car or chase it down the street. You just have to notice it. You say, there it is, and let it pass. This is the practice of mindfulness, of stepping back and seeing our experiences for what they are, temporary. We can break it down. When we look at this felt experience, I look at it in three main parts: physical sensations, romantic feelings, and thought patterns. Each of these can feel like they're pulling us in different directions, but when we understand them, we can take that power away. Sometimes SSA shows up as a physical reaction. Maybe it's a flutter in our chest or a sexual sensation. Instead of panicking or judging ourselves, we can try this. Pause and name it. Say, I'm feeling a sensation in my body. That's it. No story, no judgment, just name it. Then take a deep breath and let it pass. Remember, sensations are just signals. They don't define you. Here's a quick exercise. Close your eyes and scan your body from head to toe. Notice any areas of tension or sensation. Breathe into those areas and imagine releasing the tension as you exhale. This helps you stay grounded and reminds you that you are in control. Okay, romantic feelings. Romantic feelings can feel more complex because they touch the heart. But the truth is, feelings are just feelings. They don't have to dictate our actions. When a romantic feeling arises, ask yourself, what is this feeling trying to tell me? Maybe it's a longing for connection or affirmation. That's been my case. Honor that longing, but don't let it lead you into actions that don't align with your values. Instead of focusing on what you can't have, a tool is to focus on what you're grateful for. For example, if you feel drawn to somebody, you can appreciate their qualities without attaching a story to it. Say, I'm grateful for their kindness and their strength. And then shift your focus back to your own life. Thought patterns. Thoughts can be the trickiest because they loop. But the thing is, you're not your thoughts. You are the thinker of your thoughts. I like that phrase. When a thought arises, treat it like a cloud in the sky. Notice it, name it, and let it drift by. Here's a tool. When a thought pops up, label it. Say, that's a fear thought, or that's a comparison thought. By labeling it, you create distance between you and the thought. And with distance comes power. Here is where the shift happens. Once you've observed what's coming up, you get to choose how to respond. You can acknowledge the sensation or feeling without judgment. You can honor it as part of your human experience. And then you can ask yourself, what response aligns with my values? What action reflects the person I want to be? And this is where your power lies. Not in controlling what arises, but in choosing how you respond. Here is a simple framework to practice. Pause, name, choose. Pause to notice what's happening. Name it, whether it's a sensation, feeling, or thought, and then choose your response. For example, if you feel a pull of attraction, you might pause, name it as a sensation, and choose to redirect your focus to something productive. Here's another tool. Visualize your highest self and how they would respond. Close your eyes and imagine your highest self, that version of you who is calm, confident, and aligned with your values. Ask yourself, how would my highest self respond to this moment? And then act from that place. This practice helps you stay grounded and intentional. So, what sensations, feelings, or thoughts tend to trip you up the most? My challenge for you this week is when those sensations, feelings, or thoughts come up, pause. Take a deep breath. Observe them like you would a passing car. Name them without judgment, and then choose a response that reflects your highest self. You're stronger than you think, and every time you practice this, you're building a foundation of strength and self-trust. If you would like to find out how you are allowing SSA to hold you back in 5 key life areas, visit SSAquiz.com and receive actionable tools. And finally, I want you to know that you are not defined by how same-sex attractions show up in your life or your body. You are defined by the one who calls you his. You've got this, and God's got you. I'll talk with you soon.